you want to be a winner, not only have to understand how to win, but to understand how to consistently win.
We're the freaking New York Jets, and we're built for this shit.
That's our brand of football. If you want to be a winner, not only have to understand how to win, but to understand how to consistently win.
We're the freaking New York Jets, and we're built for this shit.
That's our brand of football.
Aaron Glenn finally reveals his plans days before a game. Is he making the right decision? Are the New York Jets getting better with this decision? I stumbled over that word, but it's okay. Ladies and gentlemen, good evening. I am your host, Nick. I'm going to answer that and all the questions that you have. We will be back right after this.
It's got beef.
Gentry covered in football.
Any day, any night, we all shine, bro. First class shine time, the Nick Shine Show. Anytime on YouTube, if you don't know, the Nick Shine Show, the Nick Shine Show. Dim the lights, but it's still bright as Nick time. Day or night, this is his prime, it's Nick Shine. Proud fan, well defined, so get in line. Toe to toe with any show, he only got 9. The best show on YouTube, bro, is easy. We talk Jets all day, please believe me. Subscribe, you just gotta click a family. We not a click in 3D. You can see a beautiful DP. We see through the fake teams and the tea leaves. So we pray for a coach and a QB and hope that we close to the top in the new league. A toast to the host with the most, Nicky.
Who, me?
Any day, any night, we all shine, bro. First class shine time, the Nick Shine Show. Anytime on YouTube, if you don't know, the Nick Shine Show, the Nick Shine Show.
Fantastic.
Apologies to ISU, Johnny, and Stack. You know the rules. Good evening, everyone. Thanks for joining me again today. I was here this morning. The people spoke. They said they wanted a night show, so I am here for a night show. I get in the door from work, strip my work clothes down, apply my Jet uniform, and sit down here to talk more Jets football with you guys. Now, some news came out today with the New York Jets. Aaron Glenn at the microphone has been very, very tight to the vest with, thank you, AG's Burner. One day, man, maybe one day I'll be a D coordinator. Hopefully. I hope so. But yeah, that comment caught, as always, on this channel, compliments in the chat. We'll get your comments on air. Get so much insight and realize how these are human beings, not robots. I think I missed what that's alluding to. Sometimes you guys have conversations that I am not privy to. But thank you for being here. Now, Aaron Glenn, who has said the plan's the plan, hasn't told anyone his plan in previous weeks. Now tells the plan. The starters are not expected to play. Yes, it is quarters at night. The beard hair is protected. The neck fat is protected. There will be no zipper pinching on this clock. Now, is Aaron Glenn making the right decision? Of course, if you look at practice today and you look at the progress of Justin Fields throwing the ball, you could say, all right, maybe. But there's still a couple more days of practice. I don't know why you would make a definitive statement now. The goal is to get ready and be ready for week 1. I wouldn't have made this announcement this early in the week because I would have wanted my team to get ready. Hey, we have a good week of practice. You get off Friday night. You know, set a goal for them to obtain. they fall short, you tell them, all right, we were giving you off anyway. But you want to motivate. Did I do that? I did that. Sorry. I'm just trying to get myself situated here, folks. Please forgive me. Okay, now we're good. I don't know if I agree with this. Now, I get it. People are afraid of injuries. But he hasn't been afraid of injuries the entire camp. Why you be afraid of injuries the last game? You've been hitting in practice. You've been fully tackling. Why go easy now? It kind of contradicts everything that Glenn's been about. It kind of contradicts the entire plan. I don't know. Listen, we're 19, we're almost 18 in minutes. We'll be 18 days away from the Steeler game. Are we comfortable with what we've seen so far? Are we ready to say we're ready to go take on the Steelers defense? I would like to see the offense get more live work. But I'm not too happy about this. I get it. You don't want to go ones against twos. We've seen someone get hurt before in that situation, Mark Sanchez. But I'm a big believer of play them. I don't think they played enough in the first two games. If you had the intent to sit them in game 3, you should have played more than 2 drives in game 2. You should have played more than 1 drive in game 1. That's the part I have a problem with more than anything. 3 drives is not enough for a new offense, a new scheme, a new coach, a new coordinator. It's not enough. Listen, I don't want to make more of it than needs to be, but week 1 could have ramifications down the road. Week 1 could be a playoff tiebreaker. If you plan on making the playoffs, you're going to need a tiebreaker against Pittsburgh because Pittsburgh's usually there every single year. I don't think they'll be there this year. I think Rodgers is an anchor. But you want that tiebreaker against Cincinnati, Miami, New England, Baltimore, Buffalo, Pitt. You want the tiebreakers. You're not going to get them all, but you need as many tiebreakers as you can. I'm a full believer Buffalo and Baltimore win their division. So the tiebreakers are the wild cards at Cincinnati, Pittsburgh. I don't get it. You got to have forward thinking. Why pull them after 1 drive in Green Bay if you know they're not going to play against Philly? Why pull them after a field goal against the Giants in 2 drives if you're not going to play them against Philly? I get the logic in not playing them, but you should have played them more leading up to this if you were going to pull the carpet out from underneath their feet. Shout out to all the ladies out there that don't have any carpet. Cheers to you. It's the late night show. A little bit different vibe here. Thank you for watching. Make sure you hit the like button. All right. Make sure this. I rushed to get on today. I was a minute, 15 seconds early starting the show. So for all of you who bust me for being late at times, how you like them apples? I see you guys are having some good Jets discussion in the chat. Yeah, you have to prove. I see AG's burner. You have to prove you made the right choice. You better be ready for week 1. You know this fan base. You know the media. You better be ready week 1. You better not have a slow start because everyone's going to say what I'm saying right now. I'm someone who believes in Aaron Glenn short and long term. But this really contradicts everything he's been about. Yeah, AG also saying, these are things that I've said. You beat the Steelers, you buy some you buy some confidence with the fan base. You made the right move. You got rid of Rodgers. We beat him. It's not the same old Jets. It's a new day. There will be people hugging in the stands after that game. There will be people walking out of that game with a new confidence. If you go and beat the guy who was supposed to be our savior with a team who's wins every single year, you're going to have a confidence from this fan base that not many head coaches get with the New York Jets. We're down on a lot of these guys quick. You go and lose this game, oh, the second guessing, the calls, why did we let Rodgers go? It's going to be fucking hell on Twitter. It's going to be hell on sports talk radio. I don't know. I don't have all the answers. But like I said, you set a goal for your team. Hey, you guys have a good week in practice? You're off Friday night. Incentivize it. Don't tell them Tuesday morning you're off. Allen already looking, since he has us losing the first two games, he's looking at the third week already. No Godwin, no McMillan, no Wirfs. Week 3 in Tampa could be interesting. Hey, man, this is what happens in the NFL. Some teams get snake bitten with injuries. Other teams are blessed and stay healthy. You know, I'm a big believer that we can take one, maybe two of those games in Florida. Rick Kent, ladies and gentlemen. Correct. It's not. But you know there's a portion of the fan base who will make it that. Christopher B. with a very authentic, intellectual post. What are those initials? The decision to rest our starters is a calculated risk that reflects Glenn's priorities for final preseason game. Emphasis shifts heavily towards injury prevention and evaluating depth of our roster. ISU, I was waiting for you guys to come back in, but I did. You know what I'll do? I will go up and show you that I was honestly and truthfully sorry. I did post this at 11:11. I thought you guys would pop in here right away. I put that at 11:11. Allen, did you get hacked? Curious how beat up Buffalo will be after their week 1 game with the Ravens. This is almost like a, hey, we might have a chance in week 2. Allen, are you all right? Are you feeling okay? But, ladies and gentlemen, I'm not going to lie to you. I'm tired. So when I'm tired, I may not be able to carry the whole show. So if any of you out there want to talk Jets, feel free to call in. I'll look for questions in the chat that are Jets related. Allen, I'm taking 2 and 2. I do want to bring something up. I need to bring that up on this. This is what I'm going to look for. This is something that I saw earlier today, and then the Jets retweeted it out later, I believe. Let me get this on screen. Give me a moment. Perfect. All right, here we go. Now, here's what I want to show you guys. This is a play that the New York Jets are celebrating. Oh, I'm in that spot. I need to get out of there because that's right where the play is. There we go. All right, let's watch this play. Right here. Let's move this back a little bit. See number 30 right there? In a real game, number 30, Michael Carter, would not jump over Garrett Wilson to avoid contact. What would he do? He would lay the wood and disjar the ball and possibly knock Garrett Wilson out of the game. It's a wobbly pass. Garrett has to dive for it instead of it being on him. But the Jets are celebrating this play. Watch again. Michael Carter, right there in the bottom left, would have Garrett Wilson teed up to deliver a blow to his chest, or worse, if it's a safety who's an asshole, to his head. You don't leave your receiver out to dry like that over the middle, and that's exactly what this pass is. Michael Carter is a teammate, so he has to hold up. And then he avoids contact by jumping over Garrett. I don't know if you guys are aware of this, but the Steelers safeties aren't avoiding Garrett Wilson. They want Garrett Wilson going over the middle. You don't want Garrett on the boundary one-on-one. If you're the opposition, you're hoping they run a play like that. That's the first thing I noticed. And also, I noticed that it was empty there today at camp. Absolutely empty. Look at that. Nobody in the background. Back to full size. Big fellow with a super chat. I totally agree, Nick. Hospital ball. Yeah, that's getting a stretcher off type of throw. If you're going to throw it ahead, put it low where he can slide. Don't leave him out like that, man. I don't like that. You got to lead your guy into a safe spot. I get it. You're going against your teammates, so you feel you can make that throw. But you do that in a game, danger. Not a fan of that. But the Jets' social media team, mostly females, are posting these things. The atomic clock. This season is just going to be Jets fans arguing about Justin Fields for 5 months. I don't think it'll last that long. I think you'll know by mid-October. And listen, Justin Fields is not the long-term answer. The New York Jets are drafting a quarterback in 2026. It's to be determined based off of Justin Fields' performance this year, if it's a first-round pick, if we trade up in the first round, or if it's a second-round pick and a developmental guy. But we're picking a quarterback early in 2026. There's no doubt, and any Jet fan who says no doesn't know football. We are taking a quarterback in 2026. and Villette. If Fields go 2 and 6, does he lose QB1 after the bye? It depends how it goes. If you're not scoring touchdowns, high interception rate, his rushing attack isn't even there, because, guys, the rushing attack is going to be a major part of what he says. Two and 6. If you're 2 and 6 and you're losing by less than a touchdown, and you're putting up 20 points, maybe not. If you're putting up less than 10, then yes. We don't know what. That we're drafting a quarterback next year? We are absolutely 100% drafting a quarterback next year. Tyrod Taylor will not be renewed. It's either going to be a backup to Justin Fields or it's going to be to replace Justin Fields. I absolutely know that. And if you look at this team and you look at this roster, it's 100%, Clancy. I'll take any bet you want on that. Right now, before the season even starts, we are drafting a quarterback early next year. Yeah, big fella. Right now, I am literally looking at building this team. And you need a quarterback, you need another wide receiver, and you're probably going to need a guard with your first picks. You have to complete the offense. You have to get to an NFL caliber offense. I won't look like a fool because they'll take one to be a backup and they'll take one to be the protege. They're going to take one, Clancy. That's my take. You disagree. Okay, we don't need to keep rehashing it. You made your statements. I made mine. We're taking one next year. It's just a matter of how early. I think the other day I said, or possibly a third-round developmental guy. We go 10 and 7. All right, you add the third round in and you take a developmental guy. Yes, we will see. But I shared my take. That's what I do here, Clancy. No, Clancy, I said it the other day on a morning show. Or the night show. I forget which one. No goalpost moving. I've said that for weeks. Multiple times. Go watch it. I think I said it this morning, where we're trading up, we're staying put, or we draft in the second or third round. I've said it before. The next year's quarterback class is entirely too good to not be a part of. And if Justin Fields plays well this year, you still want to get that guy for the future. Because Justin Fields hasn't shown the ability to be good long-term anywhere. There's been flashes. So... What the hell? How does that curveball get thrown in here, Bobby? I'm sorry, Alan. Did you guys see, I'm sure you have, you guys love football as much as me, that Daniel Jones got the starting job in Indy, and Bleacher Report comes out right away with his nickname being Indiana Jones. That's much better than Danny Dimes. I think Indiana Jones is a tremendous nickname for a quarterback. Alan, I get you, brother. It just caught me off guard in the middle of talking about future quarterbacks. You're like, Ozempic for dogs. And last one on this, Clancy. I'm not guessing. It's called prognosticating. It's a great nickname. It's brilliant. It's absolutely brilliant. I mean, and I'll discuss Daniel Jones real quick. I think he's very underrated. You know, he won a playoff game. They get rid of Barkley. They never really solidified the line. He lost weapon after weapon. They bring in Neighbors, and then he gets hurt. So I think Daniel Jones in a place like Indianapolis, small market, a run game with Jonathan Taylor, a still above average offensive line. I mean, I think he can be serviceable. I think if I had to pick a team, a guy at work today asked me this. He's a Tennessee fan. And he said, if you had to pick a team from each conference that can be a sneaky surprise team, I picked the Colts. I picked the Colts in the AFC. And then in the NFC, I was a little iffy. I didn't really know who to go with. You know, San Francisco had a down year last year, so I wouldn't classify them as like a surprise team. But I went with Arizona. Eventually, they got to click, right? Or Kyler Murray is going to be out. They gave him that big contract, man. They get him Williams or Harrison, I'm sorry. I don't know. I just feel that if it doesn't click with Kyler Murray this year, you're going to see him gone. Of course, he looked like Joe Montana last year when we played them. Yeah, they do have the exposure, but I'm talking in terms of like the fan base not turning on them. And like, you know, they might be patient there more than New York City would. That's what I kind of mean by that. The Cardinals, to me, had the best round 1 through 4 in the league. Best round 1 through 4. We want to talk about moving goalposts, ladies and gentlemen. This was just said by Clancy 1 minute ago. You know what's guaranteed? We'll all die one day. Followed up by let a brother live. Like AG is coming to take his soul. I love it. Oh, Boomtown chimes in, ladies and gentlemen. Death taxes and V-Man's bed being made. A lot of throw pillows for V-Man. That's got to be. He doesn't do that on his own, right? That's got to be his mom. I don't think there's. Is there like maybe I'm wrong? I'll ask the question instead of making a statement because I don't want Clancy jumping down my throat anymore. Is there a guy besides the 40-year-old virgin that has throw pillows that they put on their bed? Like that many? There was a picture the other day, and I was shocked. How many throw pillows V-Man? Jake used it as the background Sunday night here. There's no way V-Man's putting throw pillows in size order on his bed. The Atomic Clock says, disagree. V-Man looks like he has OCD. All right. I have something that I've been watching. It's on Netflix, The Waterfront. If you guys are, it's like basically a smuggler TV series. It's got Mary McCormick, who was Howard Stern's wife in Private Parts many years ago. Topher Grace from That 70s Show is in it, and he appears a couple episodes in and plays a tremendous character. So if you guys get a chance, I recommend The Waterfront. I'm in episode 4 right now, and I'm enjoying it. I highly recommend it. So far, it's good. It's season 1, and I'm breaking my own rule where I usually don't watch a series until the series is complete, because I don't know if I'm going to be alive 7 years from now. Like, I want to watch a show and know how it ended. That would be my luck. I wait till shows are series finale, not season over, series finale. But I ordered Netflix, and I saw that, and I saw the main actor, and then I forget what he was in. He was in a boxing show on FX. Maybe about 10, 15 years ago. Oh, Boomtown. We're talking TV shows now on The Late Show, ladies and gentlemen. The original Unsolved Mysteries. Yeah. When Cops first came on, man, and there would be camera crews hopping out of the cop car. That was some of the craziest stuff. As a kid, back in the 80s, there was, what was the shows? There used to be Rescue 911, Unsolved Mysteries, and Cops were like all like back to back. AG's Burner asked, what did I think of the fullback usage in preseason game 1, and do you think Engstrand and AG will implement that regularly? The blocking threat in the backfield makes fields tough. I think I talked about it this morning. I really think Beck could end up being tight end 3/fullback. If you're looking to save a roster spot and you want to get another receiver and you want to get another defensive lineman in there or corner, whatever, pick your position. If you want to get somebody else, you can use Beck as a tight end. We saw him, the pass he caught in the preseason game against Green Bay. He lined up as a tight end, and that's what got him open over the middle. He caught a touchdown pass today, getting out to the flat, the old fullback flat route. You know, I think this is a guy who, you know, we've referenced, other people have too. It was Muji's first signing. They brought in the fullback. They saw something that they wanted to utilize with him in their scheme, and they made it a point to go get him immediately. And everyone's like, who the hell is this? But, he's showing value already, and I tell you what, it's going to carry over into the regular season. You get that I formation, Fields under center, and you run a bootleg, you fake the power with Allen and Beck, and then you bootleg, and you get Fields out in the open on 3rd and 1 or 4th and 1. I like that. I think he'll have a nice role on this team, and I think he'll be impactful. Armand, what's up, man? America's Most Wanted on Saturday. Yeah, it was. They used to do Cops live on location. Great utilization of the word shined. Well done. We support that on the show. Thank you. Yeah, for a team that's going to listen, Clancy, earmuffs. This team will be in the top 5 in rushing attempts, if not also rushing yardage. They're going to be there. I think we can all agree on that, right? You need a fullback. You need a guy who can deliver a blow and can take on someone who fills the hole and then allows the running back to cut. Ooh. Oh, shit. Lane, I'm sorry, buddy. Oh, man. Lane, my condolences to you and your family. I am so terribly sorry to hear that. Lane, you have my email. If there's anything that we could do to help you, let me know. Horrible news. I've been there, Lane. I lost my dad, and I understand what you're going through, buddy. But just to let you know how much we love you and to try to put a smile on your face, because all the times you put smiles on other people's faces, I'm going to play a Lane video. This is also me not knowing how to segue out of this. So, Lane, much love to you and your family. And we're going to show a little appreciation to Lane right now, ladies and gentlemen. Enjoy.
This is his Bobby in his orange chair. See, this is him. I like that come on. Look at my wife. No, I mean, I'm Neil. I saw that game, and I was in my nuts. How could they not win? I'm upset right now, going bonkers with a cigar in my mouth. I was watching it, and the record's like 10-3 now. You know? Let me just go step out the window right now. I'm Charles. With the hat on.
Oh, wow. That's fast. Yeah, you could do. All right, hold on. Let's do Alan. Do you want to do a impersonation of me?
Good evening. Before I start this show, these are the advertisements. Custom best bourbon that you could get for just 99 cents for the you get 50% off anytime you go to like Buffalo Wild like wings for any Jets game or Giants game. We're gonna go take some callers now. Bobby, are you there? I don't think he's there. I think he's in a dark spot.
Would you be able to do an impersonation of Jake?
You know how it counts down to the beginning of the show and go, good evening. I'll have shows on for 2 days. I had one this morning with Jeff Parsons. And the merch store, anything that you could get from the merch store is you get for any, like, if you become a member. The first call we go to is Bobby, midnight. Hi, Jake. Hi, Bobby. Oh, you look happy. Can we see your cat? Okay, I'll show you my cat. Oh, the kitty cat. I can do this all day.
Can you do an impersonation of Robert C?
Don't worry, but his hair's never clean. He looks like a guy from Monster Inc.
Are you going to race Charles at MetLife Stadium in the parking lot of 40-yard dash?
Do you know the national anthem?
Oh, say and make through by the light and so bright as the twilight's last gleaming.
Tremendous work. Lane, the link is there. You know, sometimes you need a friend, and we're all there for you. If you're not up for calling in, I completely understand. But just know that you are loved by many people in this community, and we're here for you, buddy. And much love to you and your mom on your family's loss. Anybody want to call in? Kind of out here without a without a float. Anybody have any questions? Yeah, that's Yeah. AG says it's not much, but can we put this towards a raffle for Lane? Yeah, we'll do something. Lane, shoot me an email with your phone number, Lane. You have my email. Jake Asman here, chiming in. Lane, sorry for you and your family's loss. All right. Lane asks, how do we feel about the Mets? Yeah, guys, if you want to get money to Lane and the family to help out, actually, all right, here's a segue. Ladies and gentlemen, if you are going to the Carolina game with me and Jake, here's the tailgate info. But important, on the bottom of the screen, I have my Venmo, my PayPal, and my Cash App. If you want to send some money to help out Lane and his family at this time, obviously you can do that through me. If you're questioning it, we've done this many times in our community before. So any money received, just put a note in there that it's for Lane, and I'll reach out to Lane. I have his email, and we'll get some funds over to the family, maybe to help them out. So AG, thank you, and yeah, that's what we'll do. And I'll like I said, I'll reach out to Lane if we got to go out there, if I got to drive out there or something to drop money off. If they don't have any electronic way of doing it, we'll do that. I'll take a ride out there, or I could send it out to Jake Quest or something and get him some assistance. So if you guys do want to help out the Kerner family, that's how you could do it. Ladies and gentlemen, calling in right now, we got the big fella.
What's up, man?
How are you, buddy?
That's some tough news right there, man. That's some really tough news. And Lane, I'm sure your dad is proud of you, and I'm sure that you working at Trader Joe's and everything. I'm sure that he really cared about you a lot and loved you, and we all feel bad for you, man, and we all have your family in our prayers, man. So just want to say that.
Yeah, man. It's I've been there, so
yeah. I haven't yet, but yeah. So yeah, I can only imagine, but
it's tough. And Lane, we're like the big fella said, we're all there for you, man. We know you've put in so many smiles on so many people's faces, and you've lifted people up with your appearances on the show, your questions in the chat, your demand for bikinis from Carly. And also, Carly, you have to send one now, right, yeah. Carly? I know you just popped in here in the chat. Like, now we have to send one to Lane. Yeah. This is the thing that will cheer him up. Lane, can I get a bikini from Carly to send that to you? Would that help you in this horrible time?
And not with a price tag on it.
No price tag. Maybe even a spritz of perfume. Maybe.
There you go. But yeah, that's a tough break, man. It really is. But like I said, prayers out to him and his family, going through a tough time like this. Now, about the Jets, unfortunately, it's a tough segue, bro.
No, well, Lane said, yeah, that would help. So
okay,
we found a way to help cheer Lane up, which is what we do here, right, on this channel, in this community. We know life hits hard, but we try to find ways to pick everybody up and boost them up. So
yeah. No, I know. And
Carly, you got to do God's work.
You got to do God's work right now. But yeah, I mean, I was gonna say, like, the Jets, really, you really can't talk about them right now.
I know.
So but
I just sucks, man. It's a part of life, right?
Yeah, yep. Yeah. It is. It's the shitty part, but it's unfortunately it is a part. So I don't know. I just called in to give my respects to Lane and his family and everything, and
very kind of you.
So that you wanted to talk a little bit, so we can talk.
Yeah, man. It's it's unfortunate. It happens to everybody. You know, like Clancy said earlier, you know, it's one thing that's guaranteed. So
Yeah. Well, that and us drafting a quarterback next year. So
yes, those are the two definitives. I hope I live long enough to see it because I have to make sure that Clancy's not dancing on my grave next year saying, I told you we weren't getting a quarterback, bitch.
Exactly, yeah.
I can't let Clancy get one up on me, even if in the afterlife.
Exactly, man. So, I don't know. That's all I got, but I just wanted to show my respects and everything. So, anyway.
What's the shirt? What are you rocking with the shirt there? Metallica?
Metallica, yeah. Absolutely.
Nice.
All right, man.
Have you heard Chris Stapleton's version of Nothing Else Matters?
No, I haven't.
Do yourself a favor. Are you a Stapleton fan or no? I know you're more rock.
I'm heavy metal, man, but I do like some country. I have to say. I'll check it out for sure.
Yeah, it's been in my I listen to Chris Stapleton radio on Pandora. Like I've spent so many years perfecting this station. Yeah. And that just entered the Pandora algorithm the other day. And I called up alone. I was like, how the fuck do you not tell me about this? She's like, I never heard about it. I'm like, all right, you're forgiven.
That's awesome.
You're forgiven. But yeah, it's a good version.
I'll definitely check it out, man, for sure. I'll definitely check it out.
Awesome. Well, thank you for calling in. Thank you for throwing me a life float.
Hey, anytime, my friend. All
right, buddy.
I'll talk to you soon. Have a good one, bro.
Stay awesome, man. Have a good night.
Bye.
Yeah, I'm a huge Stapleton fan, if you guys don't know. And he redid Metallica song. And I'm sitting there and I'm listening to it. I'm like, wait a minute. I hear the opening and I take my phone out. I'm like, what the hell's Metallica? And I was like, Stapleton Metallica. Oh, shit. Todd McShay did a breakdown on next year's draft class. All right. Let's Anthony, I just got your Venmo for Lane. Thank you. But ladies and gentlemen, if you want to help out the Kerner family, if you want to send, maybe we put a gift together. We'll see what they need. Screenshot this now. This way you can send the Venmo, a PayPal, a Cash App, and we'll do our best to help out. You know, even if we get them some Met stuff or whatever, I'll talk to them and see what they need as a family, and then we'll go from there. But all right, let me pull this up. Todd McShay. $2026. Ba-boom. All right. Todd McShay's first look at the 2026 draft features a heavy Clemson presence at top. At number 1, he projected Cade Klubnik to Cleveland. Second was TJ Parker, defensive end, going to the Saints. This is a mock. All right, here we go. Here's the tweet. Oh, subscribe to keep reading. Stop your nonsense. Jerk. All right, let me get back to here. That sucks. Let me see if I can find it on his Twitter. I'm looking for an image of it, but I can't find it anywhere. That's what she said. What we got here? Did somebody put it together? All right. His 2026 mock, he's got the Jets at number 1 with Garrett Nussmeier. Rams moving up from number 10 to 4 for Lenora Sellers. Cade Klubnik. Drew Aller to the Raiders. And that's it for the first round. This was May 5th, so this is the last tweet that I have access to. So forgive me in the chat if I missed anything. Lane, that would cheer me up too, man. I've done this same exact thing when life has hit hard. So I find ho and I got happy. But all kidding aside, we love you, Lane. %, big fella. I have a strange crush on her. It's weird. She's like my new Diana Taurasi. I don't know why I was fascinated with Diana Taurasi 20 years ago, but I was. Didn't fit my type in any way, shape, or form. It was on his YouTube channel. All right, I'll have to take a look at it. I thought maybe it was an image that we could discuss now. Oh, M. Vallette with a hot take. Overhyped class. Hopefully a surprise QB emerges. I think there's a few. I think there's a few, right? Like there's Sellers, there's Nussmeier. Aller has a lot to improve upon, as you know, he said in May. You know, that's why Aller stayed. He's got a lot to improve upon. Let's see if we can find. All right. Hold on. Well, Nussmeier, Klubnik, Nico from UCLA, Carson Beck at Miami, Sam Leavitt at Arizona State, Sellers from South Carolina. Other names to keep on your radar: Sawyer Robertson from Baylor, Jalen Daniels from Kansas, Connor Wegman from Houston, Jarrett Curtis from Georgia. And this is just AI giving me answers. Ladies and gentlemen, Eli Betts with a super chat. Couldn't super chat for the past 4 days due to being in Canada. I'm back in the USA and just wanted to say go Jets, and as always, great job, Nick. Well, thank you, Eli. Glad you made it back safe. I know Boomtown and his fellow countrymen don't take kindly to us Americans, so very happy that they allowed you to return to America. Welcome back, my friend. Godspeed. Big fella, Wordle, and then bed. Yeah, I've been trying to get Wordle in before I go to bed, too. It, like, clears my head at night. But thank you, Eli, for the super chat. Oh, jeez. Oh, man. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to wrap up tonight's show. What did we learn today? I learned that this community is very loving and very caring. And when one of our own go through a tragedy, that we're all there for them. You guys continue being awesome. How do I feel about the Jets? I'm more worried about you, Lane, right now than the Jets. Yeah, I don't even know what to say, buddy. I'm sorry, Lane. Yeah, Clancy. There you go. We love the Jets and you, Lane. Italian sub must be better than macaroni and cheese with 4 pounds of breadcrumbs. The Atomic Clock. I learned Chris Stapleton ruined the Metallica song. You son of a bitch. Those are fighting words. Damn it. Oh, that was a good one. That was a good one. Very well done, though. That's what we're looking for with What Do We Learn? Anthony, I learned that life is so precious and we must enjoy every single moment of every day. Yes, this is true. Let's see. Any more What Did We Learn? Christopher, I learned that Lane and his family deserve better. This is not right. Go JETS for life. Most important, we are here for each other. Hit the like button, support, subscribe. God bless to all. Yeah, it's horrible. It's tragic. But it also is a reminder to all of us, call that loved one. Hug your family a little closer because you never know. You never know. Some things we take for granted, but it can be taken away from us at any time is that loved one. So Clancy learned I need to stop watching disturbing YouTube videos. Dude, we're friends. You don't have to call my show a disturbing YouTube video, you jerk. Jeez, Clancy. I'm just here talking about football and you got to call my show disturbing? Haven't had Bobby on in a while. It's not that disturbing anymore. And now I'm looking for that video because that will cheer up Lane. Lane, you want to see Bobby and Charles dance? Would that cheer you up, Lane? All right, let's see here. I got the video somewhere. Where are you? Can I get rid of it? Here you go, Lane. This is for you, buddy.
Bobby and Charles are squeezing their knockers. Bobby and Charles are squeezing their knockers, taking their shirts off. Taking their shirts off. Taking their shirts off. Taking their shirts off. Bobby and Charles are damn sexy. Damn sexy. Let's party. Let's party. Let's party. Let's Bobby and Charles are hot and sweaty. Hot and sweaty. Let's party. Let's party. Let's party.
Why is this? Oh, because there's two. Oh, I know why. Bloop, bloop. Bloop, bloop. So there's different brands. Brand 2. There we go. All right, now I get it. I see what StreamYard's doing. All right, good night, Rick. Good night, everybody. Boomtown. Make it rain. Drop it like it's hot, sir. If I missed any of them. Boomtown, I learned order of operations, arrive home, strip, dress, purge DP, showtime. Carpetless ladies got a shout out tonight. V-Man's throw pillows are an intriguing case study. Bonus, thoughts and prayers to Lane and his family. No doubt a very difficult time for one of our favorites in the community. We all love you, Lane, and we are all here for you. Absolutely. Horrible news coming out of Queens. And Lane, keep your head up. And please, I'm going to shoot you an email, and we'll talk off air. But yeah. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching the Nick Shine Show. I am your host, Nick. And one more time to show Lane some love. Well, let's do this one. Here's Lane doing some more.
Did you see the Bobby picture? Look at that. He lost like 3 pounds. He looks good now. God. Who was that?
Gover's here.
Is that Wayne? Wayne? Cool now. Hi, Wayne. Hi. Wabo C?
Yo.
I feel really good looking with that cast. You all look retarded.
Jingle bell,
Jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle bell.
My
What a bright time. It's the right time to rock the night away. Jingle bell time. It's a swell time to go gliding in a one-horse sleigh. Giddy up, jingle horse, pick up your feet. Jingle around the clock. Mix and a mingle in the jingling feet. That's the jingle bell. That's the jingle bell. That's the jingle bell rock.
Is that a real face or is it a mask?
I don't know.
Wait, that's not nice.
Is it a mask or not?
Don't tell me I'm muted.
Oh, it's fake? If there's something under there that I don't know.
How does one follow that? I hope you guys enjoyed that.